Oh, I love playing with the guava lava. Okay, so we've got this Plants vs. Zombies, and he's a guava that turns into a volcano. And so we've got this round body with a little bit of a spout at the top that represents a volcano, the opening of a volcano. So it's not a perfect circle. I love that. The mouth is about halfway down the circle, and then I just kind of gesture where the eyebrows would be to give myself a base so that when I draw the opening of the volcano top, I don't get too close to the eyebrow. And just kind of jagged, basic shape edges, make sure my angles are similar, close. And then I'm going to go in and darken up those eyebrows and get those eyes. Now the eye on the left is bigger than my eye on my right. And so I'm going to try and just get that shape nice. Anytime you have like an animated eye, we've got either super tiny or ultra big. And then he's furrowed because he's grumps. And so we just have a little bit of the pupil or the iris showing. And then I'm just going to go through and lightly outline the areas that I'm going to be shading. This would have been a fun sketch to add some colored pencil. I just wasn't feeling it. And so this is what I'm choosing to do instead, is to add the values through shading. So I'm just giving myself some guidelines and double checking my proportions until I feel good. And then I'll go in and start adding some value. And so I'm giving myself a really heavy outline. This is just a basic Ticonderoga HB pencil. Made sure it was nice and sharp when I started, fattening up my lines and just adding some value. Notice how when I'm shading, I like to do short strokes, and I'll change directions and layer, and then that gives a little bit more of a blended look. The bigger the strokes and the faster I go, I tend to lose control and it looks a little more scribbled. And so that's the technique I prefer. I always try and make sure my hand isn't resting in the area I'm shading, because that graphite is loose and I get smudges on my paper and I want to avoid that. It's not a bad idea to sharpen your pencil multiple times. I really like sharpening my pencil with a hand sharpener so I can get a nice clean tip. And that's a kneaded eraser I'm using. And then once you're happy with your values, you're done.